Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Russia. So before we start talking about what's the plan for today, a quick update for you guys, because I had to install a hotfix for Vox Populi that I found on forums. I actually already recorded like half of this episode earlier, but then I got to, I think in like 4 turns, the situation where the game kept crashing as it was trying to process Mongolian turn, and I wasn't able to solve the problem until I installed this hotfix. So if you are having similar issues, just check forums and you'll find the hotfix there. It solved the problem for me. So I decided to just record everything again. It wasn't that much, I think, like, as I said, 4 turns, something like that. So nothing really important, but I don't want you to miss anything, so I'm gonna record everything once again. And what's the plan for today? Well, we want to strengthen our army as much as possible. We want to prepare for the first offensive war. I'm still not sure what's it gonna be. I'd like it to be against Mongolia, but I'm not gonna attack Mongolia unless the Inca attack him first, or if he attacks the Inca. Doesn't matter. I want a war to start here, and I'm quite certain the war is going to start at some point, because look at what the Inca are doing. For example, here he got a citadel stealing basically territory away from Mongolia, and if they keep doing this, there is no way that the war won't start at some point. And when this war starts, this is going to be a pretty exhausting wars for both of them, hopefully. That's going to be our opportunity to try and attack Otrar, which is basically like a gate to Kathmandu and Sancho as well, maybe then all the way to Geneva and Bratislava. But what I'm thinking about for now is attacking Pokatel, who is significantly weaker, taking away these 2 cities. I really want his capital specifically, because there are 3 tiles with chocolate, and with these 3 tiles, that would give us 6 tiles with chocolate. That's a monopoly, and with that, it will be plus 12 culture per turn, which is a lot considering that we are currently at plus 42. So that's a pretty high priority that I want to focus on. But we'll see what happens exactly if we get the opportunity to attack Mongolia right away, if that war here starts early. I may change my plans. I made some minor changes in between episodes. I managed to find a few trades, so I sold some iron. I sold like 7 iron, some of it to Celts, some of it to the Inca. So we now have a lot more money that we are saving up for upgrades that we'll get in 9 turns, hopefully less than 9 turns. I'm hoping we'll get some extra science as we are playing. And I also queued up some catapults in Moscow, and I queued up a herbalist in St. Petersburg after all, because I actually missed the fact that the herbalists don't buff up just plantations but also camps, so herbalist will be plus 2 production in Petersburg, which is decent. The city doesn't have that much production, so all the extra hammers that we can find will be quite important. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about, I think. So now we can end the turn. Let's see how far we can get today. I'll keep an eye on the situation. How does it look like with like declaration of friendships, all the kind of stuff. Hopefully Mongolia will be alone. They won't find any friends or anything. Because if we declare on them, the last thing we need is someone helping them. What did we get? Shoshone enhanced their religion. I should probably check that. We didn't check the Shoshone religion yet. Let's here. Mosque, give them science, good for them. This doesn't really give them anything important. Nothing that would make wars against them more difficult. Okay. I think they are still the first target. And more people. Don't think I want to work 2 food tile. I think I'll just log the library, try to get as much science as possible now. And, I don't care if the city grows in 40 turns. There are really not any tiles that I want to log right now. We are working all that I want to work at the moment. More people entering medieval era. Let's build the village here. You'll stay where you are, and you'll keep working on the road. Come on. You'll work on another road. And we can send the catapult, well, I'm not sure where. Okay, it will just stay in Moscow for now. I'm not sure if I send it here or here somewhere. Next. Oh yeah, and here I want to go south and explore the territory down here. Okay, next. Okay, Parthenon is gone. Bogatal managed to get Alhambra, and there we go. Mongolia, so it was Mongolia declaring on the Inca. Yeah, I think the citadel here was like the last drop. And that's why he declared. So how does it look like now? He's fighting the Inca and Celts, so 2 wars on this side. But did you see that defensive pact with the Shoshone and Huns that he signed up like right now? Those pacts were not there before this episode. Oh man, so we now don't have any targets. I would have to basically force him to declare on us, and he's not gonna do it. I can't just declare on him. I can't fight Attila, Bogatal, and the Mongols at the same time. Oh, this is annoying. We have monopoly on citrus, so that's extra science, that's nice, but it doesn't change anything, doesn't help us enough. Here, more science, and I'll send the second caravan that we will build at some point, I'll send to Yekaterinburg. The city will always struggle with food, but we'll have pretty decent production with all the hills around, so I'll just send food so that it grows and we can work the production. Library, next we want to get arena. Well, right now we can't do anything. Are you fighting anyone? No. What we need is a war between these two. Still surprised that they're not fighting. Like, there has to be so much border tension. We can see it here that they definitely have to have some issues there. As I said, there isn't much we can do right now, so actually, let's check. Can we trade here? No. We have 2 citrus. Don't think there's... Oh, maybe... no. That's not good enough. He doesn't want it. Should I just trade it away to Attila? We can't do anything better with it, so may as well try to get 3 gold per turn and make it less likely that Attila declares on us. Because at this point, everything is possible. It's better deal for him. But it's at least something we are doing with the extra copy. Yeah, I'm not giving you 600 gold. What is he doing? Is he gonna start the city here? 5. He could start the city here. I can still prevent that from happening. I hate wasting money this way, but I don't want to have another city anywhere in here. If he has to start the city, and then it will be here. That would be like manageable, but the city on this tile would be difficult to conquer. Enhanced religion, what did he do? He grabbed inspiration. I don't like the current version of inspiration, so he can have that. And what's the enhancer? Paid science production hold a city for every 2 followers of other religions in own cities. Also culture when a citizen is born. It's not that strong either. Okay. Could have been worse. Next, let's keep an eye on that settler. Oh, what's going on? Let's explore as much as possible. You'll build me a plantation. You are done, so let's build a camp. And keep going. Maybe actually, instead of building the camp... No, it doesn't matter. I'll build both the camp and then the plantation and bananas. You, my friend, will go down here. Let's get... I think production... Yeah, 19 turns is acceptable. Let's get the production. Reformation... Reformation. Oh, he can fade by... We have to shut him down. Okay, the settler seems to be going back. So he was planning a city here, it seems. Still have almost 600 gold for upgrades, so it's not the end of the world that we spent 200 here. Next. We need more units. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna like fight the war. If I attack Pocatello, how many units do I need for defense? I either have enough units for defense or I have enough units for attack, but not for both. He's even a friend with Mongols. Would you consider declaring war on Attila? No. Would you consider declaring war on Pocatello? No. Next. can't do anything here. Golden Age will help us, but it doesn't really like solve our problem. Where the hell is he going? This is a viable city location. What is he using to escort the settler? It's a spearman. So what if I moved? Can I make it in time? This is a hill, right? So if I moved you up there, you in here, and here. If he is sending the settler here, I would just kill it, I think. And risk the war. Next. How much are the upgrades? 100, good. I wasn't sure. How much money? 500. That is enough for everything. I don't really care about this guy. Oh, and there's one more change that I wanted to make. I thought we would go sailing philosophy. So maybe I will still do it. I thought I would change to physics machinery, just get the trebuchets as soon as possible. And more importantly, crossbowman. But with 3 and 6 turns to get these 2 tags, I think I will grab them. We really need School of Philosophy. Okay, fine. This is what we're gonna do. And then probably go all the way to gunpowder. Sucks that we are delaying education so much. Not sure that we have time to grab it. Well, this is for sure. After machinery, we'll see. We have quite a few jungle tiles, so universities would be huge. And again, with the situation on the map, with all these stupid defensive packs, it looks more and more like we will be forced into science game. Actually saves us a turn on the catapult. Okay, fine. Growth is still pretty decent. What about you? Let's get this plantation. How many tags does he have? 23. We have what, 20? 22 for Mongolia. He's ahead of Mongolia. He just built Alhambra, right? Where is Alhambra? Here. So he has chivalry. This means castles. How many cities does he have? 7. That's not too bad. If I declared on him, Mongolia would declare on us, but Attila would stay out of it. That's better than declaring on Mongolia and dragging both these two into it, of course. It's still not ideal. But the moment I declare and move a few units this way, he's immediately gonna build a castle. And I can't take a city with the castle with catapults. Excuse me. So we need to get trebuchets before we have a chance. Let me check. I want to check his command riders. That is a replacement for what? For cavalry? Yeah. When does our unique unit kick in? It's the same thing, right? So you don't have to worry about that for a while. If I delayed philosophy and sailing and go for physics, I'll be able to start the war earlier. I can't do it. I need the school of philosophy. Damn, this is a difficult decision. I apologize that this is taking so long, but this is a pretty important decision. If I kill the settler, we'll start the war in like 3 turns. In that case, I really should get the catapults ASAP. So in the end, it's probably gonna be this way. I hate delaying a school of philosophy so much. And after school of philosophy, I mean, yeah, after after machinery, I have to go education and then gunpowder. This is how I have to do it. I can't do it differently. Next. Look at that. Come on, Attila. Just declare on him. You can do it. You are a warmonger. How is it possible you are not fighting? Let's keep an eye on this war. So far, 0 war score. The castle is already there. Well, let's keep going. 14 is still okay. Yep, he's going this way. So that's attack, attack, attack. And I hope that's enough damage to kill a spearman. So next turn we are declaring. That's gonna be a mess. Where is the Pathfinder here? So he will have time to make it out of here. I'll cross the river. composite bow here. You're gonna need a composite bow here. Fortify. Next. Well, we can at least get rid of this caravan now, or can we? No, I won't be able to get there in time. Actually, wait, we have the extra action point. We can do it. So that's something. That's another reason why I shouldn't start the war. Come on, shoot. I can move the catapult back and I will have one more shot, so it's guaranteed that I get rid of this settler. I can just buy... I can just buy this tile and like prevent him from settling, but then he can just keep going. He can settle here. No, he can't. Is there any other tile that he could settle? On the horse? No. Could buy these tiles. It's so much easier to just kill him. Gives us another worker, and I don't have to invest money into tiles. That I can invest the money into units. I would get another worker here. I don't think that Attila is really gonna fight us. I didn't notice if... why would anybody bribe him into this war? Well, I'll have to make a cut here and think about this in between episodes. It's just too many things I have to consider. I really have no idea if we can handle this or not. Let me check demographics. Checking if any cities are taking damage. Is he still fighting Denmark? He's about to take another city. Well, as I said, let's make a cut here. I have a lot to think about. And yeah, we'll see in the next episode what's the solution for this gonna be. As usual, I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.